Welcome to Friday's edition of DT Daily. I'm Tim Becker filling in for Casey Montoya. Capping off this week's big tech news, Amazon's rumored Paperwhite Kindle leaks, Google and Apple have secret negotiations, HBO launches a streaming-only service in Europe, Apple's App Store gets a major redesign in iOS 6, and scientists find sugar in space. More details about Amazon's big announcement next week have leaked onto the web. In addition to a new version of its Kindle Fire tablet, Amazon allegedly plans to release a so-called Paperwhite Kindle reader. The rumored device has a new display with a whiter background that provides higher contrast and higher resolution than previous versions. It also has enough battery life to last up to 8 weeks. Whatever Amazon does have in store, we're going to find out during its press conference on September 6th. Well, in the wake of Apple's legal victory over Samsung, the executives of Apple and Google, which make the Android mobile operating system, have been in secret talks concerning intellectual property matters, according to an exclusive report from Reuters anyway. Well, it is not yet known whether the two companies have come to any agreement. Apple CEO Tim Cook and Google Chief Executive Larry Page are expected to have further talks in the coming weeks. You no longer have to have cable service to get access to HBO's popular shows and movies, if you live in Europe, that is. HBO is launching a standalone video streaming service called HBO Nordic in Sweden, Norway, Finland, and Denmark. The move comes as HBO competitor Netflix is launching its own service in the region. Sadly, U.S. users will still have to have a cable subscription to get access to HBO. Well, Apple is reportedly preparing to launch a major redesign of its App Store within iOS 6. The new App Store design recently showed up in developer versions of Apple's new mobile operating system in both the iPhone and the iPad versions. Now, apps will no longer show up in a big list. Instead, Apple gives each app its own card, which provides a screenshot from the app, as well as the app's rating and an install button. iOS 6 is expected to launch alongside the new iPhone sometime in the second half of September. The external expanse of space just got a little bit sweeter. Astronomers have discovered simple sugar molecules floating in the gas of a star that sits about 400 light years from Earth. The molecules are of a carbohydrate known as glycoldehyde, which is the simplest form of sugar known to man and can be found right here on Earth. The existence of glycoldehyde in space provides yet another hint that alien life could exist. That does it for DT Daily this week. If you're looking to upgrade your home theater system for football season this fall, check back with Digital Trends later today for our review of the Onkyo TX NR818, a receiver packed with high-end features.